message found you today. Spirit wants you to know that it wasn't by accident. There is something that maybe you've been questioning in silence. Maybe it's a dream that you've talked yourself out of, or a situation that you've been carrying alone, or maybe even a chapter you thought would never change, and your spirit team is coming through to say, don't give up 5 minutes before the miracle. What you're about to hear may even explain why everything has felt so confusing lately, and that is why that's about to change. Beautiful collective, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting the like button. Welcome in. Those are new. Hi, Amanda. And your spirit team, what they want you to know right now is the very first card that came out from the Yin Yang Oracle is wish fulfillment and wish. Immediately, like what Spirit is saying here is they want me to remind you that you are actually closer to receiving your wish than you actually realize. Many of you have been praying for something, a new relationship, financial stability, healing, a financial opportunity, a move, reconciliation, or simply peace after a very difficult season. The wish has not been forgotten, all right? The challenge is that maybe you've been looking for proof in the physical world, while Spirit is like saying here, it has already been moving, that spirit, your spirit team has already been moving things behind the scene, all right? Here we have ego and vanity coming out as your second oracle. And what this card is, it isn't here to shame anyone, instead more about that Spirit's like asking, like, what part of your ego is preventing your blessing maybe from arriving? It's something that you're wishing for, all right, or something that brings you fulfillment. Maybe for some of you, it's about refusing help because you want to appear strong. Maybe it's about preventing, how can I say, pretending you're over someone. When you still hurting, all right, or believing you have to do everything alone, or staying in that toxic situation because you're worried about what other people will think. Like maybe it's something about letting pride stop you from apologizing, maybe, or from accepting an apology. There's something here about your ego or pride, all right. Maybe someone may have chosen ego over honesty, all right? And whatever this is Spirit is saying, don't mistake someone's inability to love you properly as a reflection of also your worth, all right? Autumn harvest here, beautiful, because the harvest is not something that appears overnight, all right? I'm hearing, don't plant a seed today and expect fruit tomorrow, all right? So I'm hearing that many of you, no matter what season you're in, all right, is that you are more picking up the harvest energy here, that many of you have spent months or even years doing some inner healing, breaking family patterns, learning boundaries, rebuilding your confidence, or working quietly towards your dreams. And what Spirit is saying, nothing has been wasted. Everything you've experienced has been preparing you for the next chapter. Some of you will literally begin seeing results over the next coming months, I'm hearing. Perhaps it's the next autumn season you'll see results. Maybe in the next 6 months, perhaps. Others are entering a season where opportunities will suddenly begin appearing after a long period of silence, I'm hearing. Interesting that we have a deception and temptation, all right? This is where Spirit is becoming a little bit quite direct here, that not everything that glitters also is your blessing. Some of you are about to receive an offer that it looks exciting, but something maybe feels off. And I'm hearing, trust that feeling. The High Priestess is here as well to confirm this, that your intuition already knows what this is, that you don't actually need evidence. You don't need someone else to validate your soul, what your soul has been whispering. For others, I'm hearing this deception isn't really another person, right? Maybe it's a story that you've been telling yourself the story about you're not good enough, you're too late, you failed, you always fail, no one ever chooses me. And what Spirit's saying is those thoughts are not your truth. All right, it's almost like that Eight of Swords kind of energy, all right, in a negative shadow side. But here's change, and here's change and courage. And I feel like this is the breakthrough. Whether you're female, male, it doesn't matter, all right? Even though because he has a masculine energy here, all right? So whether you're male, feminine, masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. What is Spirit saying here with the courage and the change here is that they're asking you, they aren't asking you to know every step, okay? All right? As she's walking down this railroad, she doesn't know exactly where it's leading, all right? So they just, your spirit team is just maybe asking, I'm hearing, asking for courage to take the next step, okay? So some of you may be leaving unhealthy workplaces, starting a new or your own business or something, changing something within your business, applying for a position that you've been afraid to pursue, maybe moving cities, moving, just relocating kind of energy, opening your heart after heartbreak. Maybe you setting some boundaries within the family, saying yes to opportunities that maybe once scared you. I'm hearing whatever this courage is for you isn't the courage isn't the absence of fear. It's choosing yourself anyway. At the bottom of the deck, if you see here, it's receive and open, which is actually the overall underlining message coming through that many of you have become excellent at giving, but a little bit uncomfortable with receiving those compliments, receiving support, receiving abundance, receiving love, receiving rest without feeling guilty. And I mean, look how the hand is open, all right, ready to receive. I'm hearing the Spirit actually tell you, open your hands. You spent so long surviving that you've actually forgotten what it feels like to receive. Yes, the High Priestess is confirming that your intuition is louder than ever. Pay attention to the dreams, the repeated numbers, unexpected conversations, those gut feelings, those nudges. What is your body feeling? Things that you just suddenly know. You have a knowing, and each one of you will experience it differently. And that is your spirit, your team that is speaking to you through your inner wisdom. Now, we do have the Four of Pentacles reversed here. I feel like you are finally releasing what you've been gripping really tightly on. Fear of change, control, resentment, old relationships, financial anxiety, limiting beliefs. Whatever this is when you loosen your grip, I'm hearing that when you loosen this grip, all right, that new blessings have room to enter. Now, here we do also have the Queen of Pentacles, and I feel here this is the version of you that Spirit has quietly been helping you to create, all right, where you becoming more stable, grounded, confident, abundant. You're going to be someone that no longer measures your success by just money, but also by peace. Some of you are stepping into leadership. Others of you are becoming the person younger than you, becoming the person younger you actually desperately needed, right? Your child, your inner child that when you were a kid, all right, younger you, even a teenager, young adult, right? You're becoming that person, I'm hearing. Here's Five of Pentacles, and Spirit's acknowledging the pain, all right? The lack, like many of you watching have experienced rejection, financial hardship, feeling forgotten, feeling unsupported, wondering why life seems easier for everyone else. But here Spirit is actually saying that you were actually never abandoned. Things were happening, and you were being redirected. All right. Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles reverse, Four of Cups, double fours could be significant, could be a combination number for some of you. The Four of Cups reverse is saying that you're busy opening up your eyes. You are beginning to notice opportunities maybe you previously ignored. Maybe a new job, a healthy relationship, a creative idea, a chance to travel, a new community. Something about this blessing may also not arrive as the way you had imagined, but it may come even better in. Now, we do have the 10 of Swords here reversed, and I think we need to clarify this here. All right, number 19 could be a significant number for some of you. Number 10 again, it breaks down to 10. 19 becomes 10. Your final message is very strong here, that the hardest chapter is ending. That betrayal, that burnout, that disappointment, that heartbreak, that constant struggle. You're not just surviving anymore. You are recovering. You're recovering. And what follows is that Nine of Cups, right? That wish fulfillment. We started off with the wish fulfillment, the wish card, all right? And here it is. Emotional satisfaction, peace, contentment, finally feeling like yourself again. Some of you might just actually be receiving something that you manifested a long time ago. I'm hearing 9-9 could be significant for you. The number 9 really could be significant. Even 10-10 for some of you, I'm hearing. Spirit is like saying that ending, all right, the ending you feared is actually making room for the life that you've been asking for. Your spirit team wants to leave you with this one thing. Stop measuring your future by your past. The chapter you're leaving behind taught you how to survive, but the chapter you're entering into will teach you how to receive. You're not behind, you're not forgotten, you're not being punished, you are being prepared. I'm hearing trust your intuition. I'm hearing trust your intuition here. Over the fear, choose courage over comfort, and remember the blessings meant for you will never require you to betray yourself to receive them. What is meant for you is already finding its way to you. If this message found you, comment, I receive my harvest. Your wish fulfillment, your harvest is coming in. You receive your harvest. I receive my harvest. Affirm that, beautiful souls. I'm sending you love and light, and I'll check you around the next one.